Hell, what is the story? What is the crack? Hope you're having a good day and the day you deserve. This, that didn't really work. This is kind of what I've been looking like for the past 3 weeks. That's actually a complete lie. I've looked 10 times worse. Don't look into the closet. Closet. This is day 2 of the 75 hard first. I can't say first attempt for 2025 because that's going to make me, be consciously aware that I will self-sabotage. So this is day 2 of the 75 hard challenge in 2025. We've made some alterations, mainly to having to read daily because just like with me working and traveling, it's quite difficult. So I've compromised that with audiobooks or podcasts by thought thinkers and not brain rot podcasts or rage bait podcasts, because I've been listening to a lot of those. January has been a brain rot month. I was sick, and then I didn't even notice in myself, like that led to not a depressive spiral, but a very aggravated and conscientious thought process that I was failing already for the year and I wasn't doing my best, and that just sent me spiraling. And yesterday I woke up and I had I guess the thought process that a lot of us get, but it's so demoralizing if you don't nip it in the bud, and you're just not good enough and it's not going to work out. And the fact it was Sunday, I was like, this is the day we should be staying in bed and we can just try again tomorrow. And I thought about it, and within 5, 4, 3, 2, I was up and I looked straight in the mirror and I was like, accountability mirror, David Goggins, we know what we're doing. What do you appreciate about the day? What are you going to try and improve on? Gratitude journaling. I was doing all the steps that I've ever talked about within half an hour. No, within out of bed and an hour and like 2 glasses of water. The mindset was shifting, and I had become so focused and motivated that I wasn't going to prove my own self right. And then, it just turned out, I just kept on going for the day, filled with this abundance of, gratitude and appreciation and the humble moments that have happened over the last number of years in my life, that it drove me to stay accountable for what I wanted to improve on and what happened over January that made me feel so dismantled in my own life. And I didn't go to bed until something like 5:30. Now, I will say I slipped up, and when I got into bed, I did go on my phone, and that just left it for like half an hour. But I got everything completed for what I want the podcast to go in the direction for 2025. I have, certain tasks already implemented for it. The fact that I have this major part of where I'm going, more or less just mapped out, it's such a relief. And it did take a number of hours, but putting in the small steps led to the big achievement in myself. And that momentum has kind of flown into today. I have destroyed the I'm not ripping it apart, but I'm kind of dismantling this cluttered mindset. I'm trying to, as I put a video up yesterday about why I keep so many notebooks. The notebooks are staying. But if I can get rid of the clutter up here, then it makes everything else feel more accessible. So the house for the last while has kind of felt like it's been caving in on me, just compartmentalizing. So it's having a deep clean, and there's a bunch of stuff in every room that literally I've said, you do not serve me right now, or I do not need you right now, or someone else could, appreciate this more than me. And it's just going to go to donation bins or thrift stores or bookshops. But there's an immense relief, just like doing the most mundane of tasks, and it's still feeling like an accomplishment right now. I have major, major fears for 2025, but I'm trying not to pressurize myself and just live in that mindset, because that's not what's happening right now. And a big one for me, and one that I knew I was laying slip, and now I've come to the crux of it. And it's something so small, it's just my back. I'm looking at it right now, and it's dilapidated. The storm that came here to Ireland there last week, Storm Ewan, I pulled everything, pushed all to one side, and just hoped like nothing would go flying. And it didn't, but now I'm left with this bare patio that is just quite dirty. And my pots are dirty, my ice bath, wasn't taken out for quite some time. Everything's been cleaned in here. I know where I need to throw myself. And this is the feeling that I need to have. I need to hold myself accountable. And I need to be grateful for the small things that I have right now, because that's what's going to keep on driving me. A lot of the stuff I am getting rid of is my own fault, and that is clothing, because retail therapy, when you have moments, you know what I'm on about. But it's just the fact that I'm ripping everything away that doesn't, in a sense, serve me or I do not appreciate. Because as I try to change myself, I'm changing the smallest pieces about my environment. Still need to get rid of that. That's the next biggest thing. But this is my day too. I'm still in my pajamas at like 3 p.m. I'm cleaning the house. Gym up next. I've listened to about 3 podcasts from Diary of CEO. I find some of the guests so fascinating. But I feel lighter in just not falling into my own mental trap that I always do with self-sabotage, and trying to stay in a state of appreciation, because it makes the world feel lighter. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hi guys, this is Stuart. Welcome back to my channel. No, we're not doing that for this. So what I'm going to do is put these up daily, and they're probably going to be shorter than this. Put these up daily on YouTube under like playlist 75 hard. That way, at least I know I'm holding myself accountable, but not in a condescending way that I guess I was doing before, where I'd like to make everything look better. And I know production value is something for social media, but this is going to be more so for me than ye. But I do want to document this, and I guess that's for posterity and then for clout when I achieve this goal. This is my favorite quote, and an amazing person gave it to me. So there is the story of the Little Prince, where the man grew up and he drew a picture when he was a child. But what it was an elephant being eaten by a snake. And everyone thought that it was a hat. And it's because when we grow up, we put ourselves into such states, we never appreciate the small things. At least that's what I take from it. I am waffling, so we're gone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for working on your goals. And yeah, let's genuinely make 2025 our year. I still need to fill out the boards.